Hello there everyone, we're going to be trying something a little bit new today, something I've not done before. We're going to be using the Instant Pot and we are going to be attempting to make some carrot dogs. We've been growing carrots in the garden. I've seen people posting about these carrot dogs and I thought, I want to have a go at that. Now, some recipes are where you have to marinate them for hours. You have to steam them first, then marinate them and leave them in the fridge, preferably overnight. This recipe goes for the Instant Pot. You're going to cook them for 3 minutes on the pressure cooker and then do a quick release and then leave them for an hour and then you can grill them. So we're going to have a go at it, see how it works, see if they're any good. So let's crack on and try it. Okay, this is the range of ingredients that are going to go into these carrot dogs to make the smoky, earthy flavour that you would get from a traditional meat hot dog. So we've got some paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, mustard powder. It calls for maple syrup, but I've only got a dribble, so I'm going to just use some leftover honey, some liquid smoke. That's optional. It says if you haven't got liquid smoke, put in some more paprika. And that could possibly work, but I've got a little bit of that. Asked for about a 1/4 cup soy sauce. I'm not quite sure I've got enough, but I do have this mushroom ketchup, which I think will be a good substitute. Also goes for rice vinegar, but does say apple cider vinegar can be used too. And then we have some of my lovely veggie stock. Here are my carrots that we grew in the garden. These are looking fabulous. And they're pretty hot dog sized. So I'm quite pleased with that. So we're going to go straight in to the Instant Pot with these. We're going to add the other ingredients. So I'm going to start off with my stock. Then the 1/4 cup of soy, which like I said, we're not going to be able to quite get. So we're going for that soy. And then this mushroom ketchup, which I cannot get the lid off. So let's go top up. Oh, that smells lovely. Top up with that. There we go. Then in with the apple cider vinegar. 1/4 cup of that. Okay. All right, maple syrup. Let's see what we can get out of this. I think there's only going to be a dribble, to be honest. Oh no, it was barely worth keeping in the fridge. So, in with that. In with whatever honey we have got left. That looks like a tablespoon. So if I can get all this honey out. There we go. Pop that in. This is really very much a use it up dish. I'm going to put in all this liquid smoke that I've got left. Give that a little rinse. Okay. I love this liquid smoke stuff. It's really good. Adds a nice flavour to a lot of things. So then we are going to go in with a 1/4 teaspoon of mustard powder and then a 1/2 teaspoon of the garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of the onion powder. There it goes. And lastly, whoop, a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. Now I'm just going to give this a little bit of a mix. Smells nice. So, with all those ingredients, put the lid on the Instant Pot. We are going on to pressure cook. And we are only pressure cooking for 3 minutes. And that's it. Now I've just got to tidy up all this. So I had these in the pressure cooker for the recommended 3 minutes and left them for a little bit longer to cool off. And then I tested them and they were just a little bit too firm. I cut the end off because one of these is quite a big one. And I cut the end off and it just wasn't tender enough. So I've had them on for another 2 minutes and now they are softer. Obviously you don't want them squidgy soft. You still want them to have a little bit of bite. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transfer these over to the griddle that I've got. You could also do them on the barbecue, but I am putting them on my griddle pan. Here we go. Ooh, going to get a nice sizzle on these. I'm just going to cook these for a few 30 seconds or so on each side, just so that they get that nice char line from the griddle pan. I've also had some onions cooking, so we've got some caramelised onions. I've got some hot dog buns. I've also got Frenchie's mustard and some ketchup. So we'll crack on and finish griddling these. These are getting really nice char lines. What I've done is I've taken some of the sauce out of the pressure cooker and I'm just basting them a little bit with it just as they're cooking, because I think that'll just enhance the flavour a little bit more, just richen it. But they're definitely looking a little bit more hot dog like. So these are very, very nearly done. Let me know in the comments below how you like your hot dogs. Are you just a mustard, just a ketchup, mustard and ketchup? Onions, no onions. I know I've got some American viewers from the US, so let me know what's your style of hot dog, because I know obviously they are bigger over there than they are over here. So we're going to give this a try. So I'm going to take one of these out, turn that pan off, move back here. So I've got my hot dog bun. I'm going to go in with this one. I'm going to go in with mustard because I love mustard, and a little bit of ketchup. I always worry about these ketchup bowls, that they're just going to start going too much too quick. Oh, a little bit more ketchup than I would have normally. Some caramelised onions, so we can get the full-on experience. Okay, here goes. Okay, we have a little bit of stunned silence. They're still firmer than a hot dog would be, but if you can imagine a really firm hot dog with that outer casing that's got a bit of a tightness to it, that's actually not that bad. Right, we need a second opinion. We need Chris to come in. Won't be a second. Okay, Christopher's finished work, so he's in his pyjamas, so he doesn't want to be on camera. But I'm just going to give him this hot dog and see what he thinks.
A little bit softer, I think.
You still think it needs softness? Yeah. I would say it's a bit like the outside casing.
So it's more like, yeah, it's more like a, what are those hot dogs that are really crunchy? So there's the soft ones.
Oh, you mean proper ones with the snap casing?
Yeah, they're like that. They're a bit crunchier than that, but they're really nice.
There we go.
It's like, in my head, I'm eating a hot dog.
Bafflement.
Cool.
We have bafflement.
Sorry, I've got my mouth full. That's really cool.
Excellent. So that's our tea sorted. We're going to have it with some potatoes, and we're going to crack on and have hot dogs. Yum. All right. I am surprisingly baffled and surprisingly surprised, with lots of surprisingness. No, they were really nice. We finished off that first one that you saw, but when we got onto the next ones, they were a little bit smaller and were a little bit softer. So it's definitely about judging the carrot size. I pulled these carrots out of the ground this morning, so obviously I didn't really have much choice on the exact size. I roughly got 4 carrots a similar size. If you bought a bag of carrots, you'd be able to judge the size a little bit better. I was thinking that if I did end up pulling some more carrots and got some really big ones, then I'd probably cut them into quarters and have them that way. Yeah, it's not going to be exactly like having the same shape as a hot dog, but the taste and flavours would definitely be there. They were really nice. I've polished off two, Chris has polished off two. Didn't feel as though I was eating a carrot. That savoury mix that we used was really, really delicious. I can imagine it being used for quite a few things, that flavour. So there we go, carrot dogs. Who knew? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Carrot dogs, yay or nay? Give them a try, you never know, you might like them. Thanks for watching, please do the liking and the subscribing, and I will see you next time.